In cruise news, 2025 is expected to be the third record-breaking year for cruising. Let's bring in Jeanenne Tornatore. She's standing by at the largest event of the year for that industry called the Sea Trade Global, where the major cruise lines highlight what's ahead on the high seas. Jeanenne, what can you tell us about this big demand for cruising?
Yeah, well, one of the big things that's driving it is that we're seeing more new cruisers than ever before. In fact, according to the Cruise Lines International Association, 27% of cruisers over the last 2 years are first-time cruisers. And then even return cruisers, we're seeing they're coming back more and more because there's so many new experiences aboard these ships, from celebrity chef restaurants to world-class entertainment. There's even roller coasters on these ships now. So that's one big driver of this. You know, a big trend that we're seeing that's being talked a lot about here at this event are the exclusive destinations that cruise lines are continuing to develop and enhance. Across the industry, there's 5 new private islands or beach clubs that are opening in the next 2 years. I'm talking water parks, zip lines, cabanas, local culinary experiences. It's all these things these ships are developing to experience when you get off the ship. Carnival Cruise Line, for example, will celebrate the grand opening of Celebration Key, which is their newest destination in the Bahamas, in July. And they just announced at this event that they plan to enhance and rebrand all of their exclusive destinations across the Caribbean and Mexico. And they're going to be rebranded as the Paradise Collection by Carnival, which will be the largest industry collection of these beach destinations in the industry. So this is certainly going to be a big selling point in the industry, these exclusive destinations by cruise lines.
What are some of the other major headlines coming out of this event?
Yes. Well, the biggest headline here is really, it's all about expansion by cruise lines to meet the demand in this travel sector. I'm talking new ships, more capacity. Carnival just announced 2 new ships yesterday. The Carnival Festival, which will debut in 2027, home porting in Port Canaveral. It's got a music theme, this massive outdoor family zone and water park. And they announced also the Carnival Tropical, which will debut in 2028. These 2 ships are part of their Excel class line of ships, which holds 6,000 passengers. Come 2029, they're going to debut an entirely new class of ships that's going to hold 8,000 passengers. So you can see the capacity just keeps getting bigger to meet demand.
Given the excitement around demand, what are your tips on booking?
Yeah, well, when it comes to booking, we're seeing that the booking windows are getting further and further out. So for a lot of these big new ships that run these 7-day plus itineraries, the booking windows are running 6 to 12 months in advance. So if you want to be on some of these newer ships that are already out there, you should probably start looking at winter 2026 for planning. Now, if you want to get out there this summer, your best bet is looking at those shorter itinerary cruises. There's a lot of ships that run these shorter itinerary cruises, and they tend to have shorter booking windows and more availability for those last minute cruises. So it's definitely doable, but there's certainly some planning involved these days.
Thanks for your smooth cruise tips.
My pleasure.